Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is actually day 2 of our thrift.
Hello.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is actually day 2 of us going on a thrifting haul. We are having a thrift shop weekend. We are trying our best to find antiques, vintage plates, things like that, things that we can put into our new home that represent us. And also we want something that's very peaceful, very homey, something that is going to allow us to have a space where we can just come home to and we can be proud of. My aesthetic is very much grandma core, like bury me in a patchwork blanket and I will be 100% set. But I love all things that are, you know, antique and vintage. So we are on our way to go to, where are we going, honey?
It's called the Brass Armadillo in Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Brass Armadillo. I have personally never been here before, so I'm super excited. When I did look it up, it looks huge. Like, I think it said it was a mall. Am I crazy?
I think so. I've always seen it, like going by it and stuff, but I've never actually been in, so it's going to be a new experience for both of us.
Yeah, so we're super excited. And when I looked at the reviews, it had 3,000 reviews, which honestly, in my opinion, I'm a big person who looks at reviews, so seeing that, I was very intrigued, and it's in that like high 4 range. So I am just so excited to see what we can find. I'm also very curious what the prices are going to be too as well. So I mean, me going thrifting, I kind of know what I'm looking for, and I know if a price is too high, so I'm not going to be paying for, you know, something if it is too high, but we will see kind of the price ranges, see if there is anything that we may find, and just come along with us. So we're super excited. windy. Another windy day. That's not going to stop us from doing antique shopping and getting some food. Okay, so since we're doing an errand day, we decided to go ahead and stop and see if we can find anything for Jason for our wedding. And our wedding is very farm, so we came here and we're excited to see what's in here. All right, guys, we just got home. We ran all of the errands that we needed to today. We actually did a few more stops than I thought we were going to, but we got some really, really good stuff, and I'm so excited to share with you guys everything that we found. So let's go ahead and get into the haul. And what are you doing in here?
Checking out my new boots that we got for the wedding.
Woo! So obviously, the box is very apparent. We found them at Boot Barn. We went to, where was it called again?
We went to
Western
Wear or something.
We're so bad at this.
I don't know.
But we went to someone, where was it?
It was in like Wheat Ridge area.
Yeah.
I was looking for a particular style and they just didn't have what I was looking for. So we went to Boot Barn in North Glen.
Yeah.
And they kind of had what I was looking for, but not in the right size.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, for the amount of money that I'm going to be paying for what I want, like I want something that fits me like perfect. So then we went back to the Boot Barn in Aurora that's close to our house, and I found these bad boys.
Uh-huh. And tell me about them, honey.
Well, before I tell you about them,
okay,
let me just show you.
Whoa.
They're Cody James.
Whoa.
Authentic Western wear boots, genuine Cayman.
Whoa. Watch out.
So this is Cayman belly.
Wow. Okay.
Super soft, super smooth.
Look at how nice those are.
Just like
definitely
a
not
nice,
from a thrift store.
Definitely not from the thrift store. Brand new. Fit me perfectly. And this is gonna be for my style for the wedding.
Yes. All right. I want to get a quick little video of you having them on, and then we'll go ahead and get into the haul very soon. Whoa. Watch out.
Good boot goofing?
That was good. Okay, so now that we saw what Jason found today, he's so incredibly excited about those Cayman boots. He has been talking about those forever, and I'm so glad that we were able to purchase them today, especially for our wedding. I obviously got myself a wedding dress, and I absolutely adore it so much. We did splurge on it just a bit, and I wanted to be able to splurge on Jason as well because it's our wedding and I want it to be so significant. And it's honestly not about the materialistic things as it is the things that make you feel really, really good. So that's also why I love antiques as well, because they make me feel good and make my heart happy. So let's go ahead and get into the antiques that we got. Again, brass armadillo. And again, I have never been there before, but my opinion on it is it's bittersweet, if I will be honest with you guys, because of the fact that it is a lot more expensive, but you are paying for the convenience of having every single antique in a huge area. I mean, there was so much in there that obviously you guys can see through the clips. There was, stuff from, like the antique plateware, from aprons to little toys and signs. There was so much in there. It was absolutely crazy. We probably could have been in there for hours, if I'm being completely honest. But truly, Jason and I were in there for just a few certain things. And I also gave myself a limit because I knew for a fact that if I was going to allow myself not to have a limit, that I would absolutely go a little crazy in there. So I'm glad I gave myself a limit. But I'm debating on what I want to show you guys first. I guess it doesn't really matter because you're going to see everything. So let's start off with this guy right here. So this is not a plate, but it is definitely decor, and it is very much giving grandma. Again, that is 100% my aesthetic, and I just love it. I started to tear up when I saw this because My great grandma who passed away, I used to call her Butterfly Nanny, and it just reminded me so much of her, and the embroidery on it, it's just so beautiful. And I love the frame that it comes with. This one, it's obviously it's reversed for you guys, but it was $15. And I feel like that's actually not too bad. Maybe it was a little expensive. I mean, I could see this for like $10, but honestly, someone put some love and some thought into this. And again, it making me tear up. I just couldn't help but get it. And honestly, I was going to put it back on the shelf, but Jason saw the way that it made me feel, and he's like, we have to have that in our home, especially if it reminds you of your great grandma. Like, this is something that we want to have and display in our home. And I just think that this is just so beautiful, so homey, cozy, and I just absolutely love this. So this will 100% be in our house. I'm not sure how I'm gonna style it yet. And with that being said, I'm sure that you guys are probably wondering, like, how is she going to, you know, use some of these things that she's getting? And when we get into our new home, I will 100% do a video of how I styled each and every one of these things that I got. So I'm super excited for that video too as well, and just decorating. This was the very first find that we got, and I absolutely love it so much. I'm not sure if it has like where it came from. It doesn't have anything on here. And the back just has like the frame. And there is the QR code, or I guess even just like the details back there if you guys want to look at that. But yeah, that was the very first thing that we got. Next thing that we picked up was plateware, and it is this vase right here. This one was only $14, and maybe I'm crazy to say only 14, but I'm not sure if, I feel like maybe I could find something like this in Goodwill. And the sticker, this is something, let me just try my best not to go off track here, but two things. This is something that they do with the brass armadillo. They take off the stickers, and I'm not sure why that is, but I do remember it being $14, and there was no like description of anything on here, but there is a stamp, which is good, so you guys can look at that. I'm curious to see how much these are selling for, because I feel like if I found this on Facebook Marketplace, I feel like this would probably be $25. So $14 is honestly so good. And just to have like orange juice in here or tea in here, I just think is absolutely adorable. And I just think that it's just a cuter way to serve drinks. So I'm very excited about this. And the pictures that we have now are like plastic. They're not very cute. They're fine. I mean, they work, but this is stuff that makes my heart happy. And I'm so excited to put this in our home. And you know what? Honestly, even if I didn't want to use this, which sounds kind of, I don't know, crazy to some people, that I wouldn't use this for like actually pouring our drinks. But if I were to, I could also use this as like putting flowers in it or putting decorative stuff in it too as well. So I just think this is just absolutely beautiful. There's so much detail in it. So pretty. And then it also, again, that gold trim. I just love the detail work and things. So we did pick up this. Jason actually found these, and he found them for, in my opinion, a very good price. I feel like you could get salt and pepper shakers on Amazon for probably $10, and they would be pretty plain. And he found some antique ones, and I think that these are absolutely adorable. I don't know, maybe someone can comment I don't know what the difference is when it comes to like, I think these feel like kind of like painted on, opposed to something that's like this. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but there's definitely a different type of texture here. And I don't know if it's just like, this is, I'm not very knowledgeable about this stuff when it comes to like maybe it's the finish of it, because it almost feels very matte. And then this feels very, you know, how do I describe it? Like, I mean, you can even see it. Very shiny, right? And then this is just so matte. Like there's no, well, it looks like there's a little bit of shine like up here, but all of this down here is very matte. And I don't think that makes a difference by any means. But when it comes to me and like thrifting plates and, you know, like antique ware, I'm not very fond of this, but I absolutely love these. I think these are just so cute. And then, get this, okay? These were $10. It comes with a little tray. Like, the setup of this is so cute. Let me see. I'm gonna be very careful. Please don't get anxiety, because I would if I was watching. But, like, that is so cute. And then the tray on top of it, it is just absolutely adorable. Now, let me see if I can find where this one is from. Okay, so this is the stamp. And these little guys, they barely have a stamp on it. But again, if someone was selling this on Facebook Marketplace, I mean, they would probably sell at least for $15, I would think. But I think that $10 was a great steal. And most of the stuff, like I said, in the brass armadillo that we found was very expensive. So I only got things that I felt like were stuff that we would actually use, stuff we truly, truly liked, and stuff that I felt like was at a good price, because I still want to feel like I'm thrifting. So that was the other thing that we picked up. Okay, so up next we have another find that Jason found himself. He brought it to me and he was so excited about it, and I just couldn't help but get it. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it matches the whimsical vibes as well. Also very much grandma vibes, I feel. But like, I just love the swan and the gold trim, the detail on it. It is just so pretty. And what I intend to use this for is actually putting my ring or jewelry in here. And I'm going to put it by the sink in our kitchen, because I'm always taking off my ring when it comes to cooking or cleaning. And I always tend to leave my ring in 2 places. Well, actually 3 places. So I need to have something for these 3 places, but I think like a little ring dish. And the 3 places that I leave it at is in the kitchen, and then as well as like our bathroom, and then also my nightstand. So he found this, and I just think that this is so cute. I absolutely love this. And then here is this guy back here. Now again, they took off the tag, so I really can't remember how much this one was. I feel like it was around 10, if I am remembering right. It was like it was either $8, $9, or $10. But I feel like, again, this is something that you could find at Goodwill, but it was just the convenience of it being there. And, you know, maybe you couldn't find this at Goodwill. I'm actually not sure. I haven't looked up any of these. We haven't been home very long, so I haven't looked up any of these to see, you know, if I really did get a good deal on these or not. But it was just kind of what I felt in my heart, gave myself a budget, and I went with it. So that was the other thing that we found. Oh my gosh. So I stopped recording there at the end of that little clip, and I just remembered, and I have the box still here because that very first video that I posted, it was yesterday, but I just remembered, doesn't this have swans on it? Oh, well, I mean, literally though, I put this in the kitchen, and then like this. Wait, that's so cute. Maybe it's too much. I don't know. Comment down below if you think it's too much. They aren't swans, but this is so cute. Oh my goodness. This decor is making my heart so full. I just can't. Okay, so I have been on a hunt for, I believe you pronounce them as dollies. I absolutely love these. And I'm not sure if these are, like, whoever, like, put these in the antique mall, if they made them themselves or where they came from. Because, again, the tag does not say anything on it except for that it was $5 and it's vendor number 77. So if you can find vendor 77, then maybe you can pick up one of these guys. But these are selling on Amazon, something kind of like this. They're actually not as big, selling around for like $9-ish. And I got these for $5 each, which I honestly don't think is too bad. And they are different designs. So this one kind of looks like, you know, some kind of flower. And the detail work in it is just so pretty. Now, what I plan on for these guys is to have them as placemats. I love both of them equally. And I like that they're different because it's, again, that's kind of like the aesthetic of vintage is, in my opinion, is having like different types of things. And I don't know, I love looking at things like this, and especially in someone's home, like you're just looking around and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like the detail work in that, like that's so pretty. But anyways, so these guys, I am planning on having a dining room table with a plaid tablecloth and these on top with some like really pretty florals in the middle with like a really rustic type of jar or even like a flower pot type of vase, I guess you would say. I have a lot of ideas that I can't wait to share with you guys as we go along in this journey. But yeah, I did get these dollies, and again, $10 for 2 of them, which I don't think is too bad. So I'm glad that we picked these up. Next thing that we found was this little plate right here. And this one was $2, which actually for the place that we went to was super cheap. These plates in there were running for like $10, $15, which if you thrift, you know for a fact that at Goodwill, you can get these for $1.99 or $1.59, depending on kind of like the style and everything like that. I mean, at least that's just from what I found even just yesterday in my first video that I posted. Yeah, so this was $2, which I thought was pretty good. And then this is the back of it. And along with this one, we did pick up this little bowl as well, which again I think is just so pretty. Gold detail trim as well, and then also the same brand. So I think $4 for those was not too bad. And I am actually down to only one more thing. Again, I went in there with a budget and I stuck to it. So the last thing that I got is a apron. I do not have an apron at all. And I just thought this was so cute. It does have pockets as well. And I wish that there was some kind of tag on here to say where it was from, but I believe that they take them off because I don't have anything. And I also do not have I don't have the tag that they had on there at the Brass Armadillo, but I absolutely loved this one. They had a ton of different aprons to choose from, but again, I love florals and I just think this is so cute, and I can't wait to like, again, do a sourdough video. And if you cook bread, or I guess bake bread, you know that it gets very messy with the flour, and I am always like having flour all over me whenever I do like my loaves of bread, like my white bread, and I am so done with that. So I'm so glad that I finally got an apron. I believe this one was like $10 if I remember correctly. Maybe it was $5. It was somewhere in that price range between $5 and $10. And I know that you could get that on Amazon, but it was the convenience of getting it today because I really want to start sourdough ASAP because my sourdough is almost ready to be, or my sourdough starter is almost ready to start. So anyways, long story short, we got this as well. So that actually concludes everything that we got in this shopping haul today. I appreciate everyone that has already subscribed. I have, I think, like maybe 7, or maybe I'm at 7 or 9 subscribers, and I'm so excited. But again, that's not what this is for. This is purely for home videos for Jason and I, but I'm so glad that I get to share this with some of you guys. And if you like, you know, antiques and decor, DIY, everything like that, as well as being faith-based, I welcome you, and I also welcome anyone else too as well. My channel's for everybody. So thank you guys again for watching this video. Until next time, bye.